Xin chào các bạn, mình là Dannie Tran. Hi everyone, I'm Dannie Tran. Welcome to Easy Vietnamese with Dannie. Before starting our lesson today, I would like to tell you, don't forget to turn on the subtitle because we have the Chinese subtitle for those who speak Chinese. You are interested in Vietnamese and want to learn the language, but you don't know how to start. So, this video is for you. Let's go! We have 5 steps to start how to learn Vietnamese. The first one, the accent. It is really important to decide which accent you want to learn. Vietnamese had 3 dialects, Northern, Central, and Southern dialect. The dialectal differences concern both vocabulary and phonetic system. However, the Vietnamese everywhere could understand each other well, despite the dialectal differences. Vietnamese had no standard pronunciation. Vietnamese language used in the broadcast of Vietnamese television, radio, newspaper, magazines, mostly based on Hanoi accent. Why? Because of the power. Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam.
Chào quý vị, chào các bạn. Chương trình Thời sự chiều nay 26 tháng Giêng năm 2001 của Đài Phát thanh và Truyền hình Hà Nội gồm những nội dung sau.
It depends on your purpose. If you wanna live or travel in the north of Vietnam, you should choose northern accent. In Vietnamese, we say giọng miền Bắc or giọng Hà Nội. The next dialect is southern accent. In Vietnamese, we say giọng miền Nam. In general or specifically, giọng Sài Gòn. It is spoken in Saigon, Ho Chi Minh City. Saigon is the old name of Ho Chi Minh City. When you talk to the Vietnamese people, you usually hear Saigon instead of Ho Chi Minh City. It is the biggest city in Vietnam and the most important political, economic, cultural center of the south of Vietnam. It attracts foreigners come to work and explore yearly.
Người Sài Gòn xưa nay thì được biết đến với một chất giọng khá là ngọt ngào, đôn hậu và chân tình. Thế nhưng mà cùng với sự phát triển của thời gian thì đã có những cái biến đổi nhất định. Vậy ngày hôm nay tiến sĩ có thể chia sẻ cùng với lại khán giả VTC14 về sự thay đổi này hay không?
If you have a plan to work in Saigon, Mekong Delta or in the south of Vietnam, you should choose to learn southern accent. I have a real southern accent because I live in Bien Hoa city. It is also one of the biggest city in the south of Vietnam. And the third one is central dialect. Giọng miền Trung, giọng miền Trung or giọng Huế, giọng Huế.
Thưa quý vị và các bạn, nhận lời mời của Phó Thủ tướng, Bộ trưởng Ngoại giao Phạm Bình Minh, Bộ trưởng Ngoại giao Cộng hòa Dân chủ Nhân dân Triều Tiên Ri Su-yong đã thăm chính thức Việt Nam.
Huế is the famous city in Vietnam. In the past, Huế was the capital of Vietnam under Nguyen Dynasty. If you travel to Huế, you will see the citadel complex there. The second step is all about the tongue. After you could determine which accent you want to learn, next you should practice tongues. As you know that Vietnamese is a tonal language like Chinese or Japanese. Practicing tongues is the most important and difficult part of learning Vietnamese. However, when you master at it, you go half of the way. You could read the words easily and naturally. Vietnamese has 6 tongues which go with 5 specific diacritics or marks. Different tongues will carry different meaning of a word. If you pronounce a word wrongly, people may be confused and they don't understand what you are talking about. For example, 3 kinds of fruit: This one we call trái dừa. Trái dừa, that means coconut. But this one we call trái dưa. Trái dưa, that means watermelon. And this one we call trái dứa. Trái dứa, that means pineapple. After mastering at the tongue, you should move to learn the kinship terms. You may find new. Yes, the Vietnamese change the pronouns during the conversations depending on who we are talking to. The age, the gender, the marital status, the family relationships. It causes confusion for Vietnamese learners because they don't know which proper pronouns that they could use during the talk. If you mastered it, you could 80% understand the conversations. Foreigners usually meet the cultural shock when being asked about personal information, their age, their career, their marital status or social status. But it is not the sign of tactlessness. The Vietnamese want to know about your personal information to determine how to address you by the proper pronouns. For example, if you meet a female who are older than you have to call them chị, chị, and say em. Or if you meet a female who have the same age as your mom, you should call them cô, or dì, and say con. Or if you meet a male who are older than you will call them anh, and say em. Or a male who has the same age with your dad or your uncle, you should call them chú, and then you say con. It is much easier for you now because you could read most of the words and use the proper kinship terms during the conversations. During this step, you should learn sentence structures by breaking them out and learn new vocabularies as many as possible. During the progress, you may be asked to get more Vietnamese input by listening to the podcast, the dialogue, Vietnamese songs to get familiar with the accent that you choose on the first stage. And then imitate the Vietnamese pronunciations and accent. And then the last step is to find a peer to practice with you daily. It is really important to keep going on the journey and encourage each other, motivate each other to pursue the language. It will be better and nicer if you have a Vietnamese peer to practice with you. Or if you need my help with your Vietnamese, comment directly below or contact me via WhatsApp or email. I will be with you to conquer it step. This is 5 steps to start Vietnamese. I hope you have a clear vision and target in your mind and keep moving forward to achieve it. Lastly, don't forget to like, share with your friends, or subscribe the channel if you like the video. Cảm ơn và hẹn gặp lại. Thank you and goodbye.